Here she
In the last
is.
15 years I've probably been
Go look
to
at my
Zilt,
baby.
7 or 8 times. So it's one of our favourite places to come. It's not exactly easy to bring the boat here because there's no marina that we can go in, so we have to anchor. So it's quite unusual to anchor a boat like mine, but and it's challenging because around Zilt are sandbanks everywhere, and so it makes it very challenging to sail, but good fun, eh? We always have good wind, and it's good fun to show the boat off to the people in Zilt. Yeah, it's a beautiful island. I lived in the Shetland Islands for many years, so it's not dissimilar. It's quite remote. It's open to the weather from the North Sea, so the weather can change very quickly. I guess sometimes we have 3 seasons in one day, and it's rugged, and there's some beauty around the ruggedness. So I really like it. We know sailing is quite a niche sport, and so not many people really have a real understanding of what I do. And so I love taking journalists especially on board the boat, because you can just see in their eyes when I show them the technology, I show them the composite engineering, and I show them how I have to operate the boat. Their thinking completely changes, and they are astonished by what we do. Well, I love the interaction now with the technology, the screens. It's very different to the previous model, and I think that driver interface is really important, and the technology now of collision avoidance, and telling you when it's almost becoming autonomous. And I guess on the boat that's what I have. I drive very little on my boat. It's driven by the autonomous autopilot 95% of the time around the world race. So it's interesting to see this technology developing in the cars, and it's going to be fascinating how it's going to work in the next 2, 5, 10 years time. Well, I think with my boat we have an immense amount of power, immense, but you can't use it all the time, and I guess that's the same with cars. Normally most cars have more power than you need, but I always feel like it's nice to have the power there.